Hello and welcome to the Damp Show with me, Dampsam. This is another reaction video, and it's because we're in the condensation season and there's a lot of mold. And this is a Peter Cox video. This was before they got thrown out of the PCA. So I'm not saying they weren't an honest company, but they got thrown out for some reason. So let's get into it.
Hi, my name is Richard. I'm here
today
to demonstrate about mould and how to prevent it and treat it.
Expert.
So this is a typical example of black spot mould on the wall. It's an outside wall, and you can see the black spot mould here growing on the surface of the wall and also into the window reveal.
Awful.
Moulds are generally speaking black, but we can have some white coloured moulds as well. But this black one...
Moulds come in every colour under the rainbow. I've seen them in green, yellow, red. I've seen every colour. So they do generally come in black, but there's a lot more different colours. And also, there's heavy moulds and light moulds. So some moulds will grow up near your ceiling and some will only grow down near the floor.
But this black one, Aspergillus, is a particular common mould.
Aspergillus. Aspergillus? It's Aspergillus. I'm sure it is. Aspergillus. Listen, I was a Catholic and I went to St. Michael's School. And I have heard a bit of Latin, and I'm sure that that's Latin based. But it's Aspergillus, not Aspergillus.
Common mould that we find. Mould can be cleaned by using a mould cleaning kit. Before we start spraying...
I think Peter Cox sells mould cleaning kits. A lot of manufacturers sell a mould cleaning kit now with their own special solutions.
On the wall, we should consider personal protection. Wearing safety glasses and a dust mask, which comes in most mould kits, is really useful in case you suffer an allergic reaction to any of the chemicals being used. This is the mould clear chemical.
But they're only good if the mould mask stops, is made to stop gases and chemicals and moulds, which I doubt that there will be in a lot of kits because they'll just be cheapest masks.
This is the mould clear chemical. It contains bleach.
What? It contains what? Bleach? Are you sure? Bleach? Hang on, is this Peter Cox? Is this Peter Cox's thing? But Peter Cox, who's been going hundreds and hundreds of years, and that's their solution that contains bleach. What we know about solutions that contain bleach is bleach has got sodium in it, which is salts. So once you've sprayed it on the wall and wiped it off, it will quickly take away the black mould. But because you've put salts on the wall, they will absorb moisture more quickly. So if you're going to use a treatment, use one that's a fungicidal wash that contains an ingredient called benzalkonium, and you want to be looking on back. So you don't want bleach, you don't want sodium chloride, sodium chloride, sure it is. Look for one with benzalkonium in it. I'm surprised they haven't took this video down, or surprised they're using a solution with bleach in it.
Perfectly safe to use in the home, but do use it in a well-ventilated area.
Good advice.
I'm now going to apply the mould clear onto the wall with a spray gun, and then wipe the wall down with a sponge, working into the wall.
Not shifting it, is it?
And we'll leave that now for about 30 minutes. The next stage is to take a cloth in hot soapy water, just wringing that out now, and we'll wipe the walls down to neutralise the chemical treatment.
Again, advice that I was taught is, and that is in a lot of solutions that we use, is to use just a clear water with nothing in it, so no soapy stuff. Again, because depending on what is put in there, it's saying soapy water, it doesn't tell you what type of soap it is. He's probably put some washing up liquid in. that may contain sodium as well, or bleach, or some kind of salts. So you don't know what you're putting in it. So just be careful. Yeah, I'd use just a clean, clear water. You can use warm or use cold. It's up to you, but just use a clean water.
And finally, using the cloth, working well into the wall surface, wiping over the surface where we treat it with the mold clear chemical, will neutralise that and make it completely harmless. If you find after the treatment you have some black shadows on the wall from the mould, then we have a...
It's not even shifted it, mate. You've not even shifted it down at bottom there. You want to get that mould kit back out and clean rest of it off.
An additive, mold clear additive, which goes into paint, and this helps reduce the re-emergence of mould back on the wall in the future.
I've found with these additives that you're better off using a proper anti-mold paint that's already been mixed, because you know that they've got the correct amount of additive in. If you start using one of them and it does go off. So I had some of this. I bought a few kits and I had some of this, and when we bought it, it was clear, and then when we came to use it, it was a dark colour like that. So I don't know whether that's an old bottle that they've got out at back at shed, or whether theirs comes in that colour. But when it went off, it went that colour. So yeah, I don't know whether that's an old bottle or not.
Wall in the future. The biggest cause of mould is condensation. And condensation can be greatly reduced by increasing ventilation.
It's not the biggest cause of mould. It's a contributing factor. So you've got condensation, poor insulation, cold walls. There's a lot of contributing factors. It's not the biggest cause. One of them.
Increasing ventilation within the property. Such things as opening trickle vents, making sure that the fans are operating correctly, opening the curtains during the day so we get good air circulation around the trickle vents and windows, and then keeping furniture such as beds and wardrobes. But
the problem with opening trickle vents is just be careful when you're opening them. Ventilation's brilliant, but you don't want to be opening them when it's humid outside. So when it's foggy, raining, misty, basically humid, you don't want your vents open because that'll come inside. What you want is a blue sky day. So when the sky's clear in winter, there's no clouds and sun's out, even though it's cold, open your windows 10-15 minutes, and that changes the air in the property.
Robes away from the external walls to improve air circulation will offer a great improvement to the condition of the property.
Thank you, Peter Cox, for this mould removal demonstration. I enjoyed that. That was a good video, but like I said before, some things that were wrong with it, a bit like Peter Cox's practices when they were in PCA. But listen, let's hope that they get back in, because it's an old company, and if they can change their ways, we want to see them back in. And we want some of them big subscriptions of them. I don't even know if they're still trading. I don't know if they're still trading, Peter Cox. But if they're giving advice like that to clean your walls with with a product with bleaching, I don't know. Anyway, this has been Dampsam, Britain's #1 down-to-earth damp expert, commenting on these mould videos. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And just don't forget, not all damp is rising. See you on the next one.